Have you ever seen a chocolate bar from Haribo? Or maybe chewing gum? No? Well, you won't, because Haribo doesn't make them. In fact, Haribo doesn't do much of anything except its iconic gummy candies. Why? Well, that's the billion-dollar secret we are breaking down today. Hi, I'm Inishev, and in this video, we are uncovering what secret strategy Haribo uses to dominate the global candy market and why the most popular color in the back of US gummy bears isn't an accident. You'll discover how focusing only on gummies gives Haribo an advantage bigger companies like Nestle and Jelly Belly can't copy, and how a single factory in Wisconsin helps them tune into exactly what American candy lovers are craving. If you want more tasty breakdowns of the world's smartest companies, hit subscribe. Believe me, it's the sweetest decision you'll make today. Now, let's get to our dessert. Have you ever wondered why, when you open in a bag of Haribo in the US, there are more red beers than any other color? That's on purpose. Haribo found that US consumers prefer raspberry-flavored beers, so they tweaked the mix in production. And believe me, this is just one of the many things that Haribo can teach us. The company was founded in 1920 by Hans Riegel, who began making gummy candies in his laundry room in Bonn, Germany. Today, Haribo is one of the world's largest candy manufacturers, all thanks to a simple strategy: focus. A lot of the bigger companies have these very diversified businesses. Nestle, best known for its chocolate, also owns brands in coffee, frozen foods, and pet care, and the Jelly Belly candy company has expanded beyond its famous jelly beans into gummies, chocolates, and even candy corn. This diversification allows them to have something for everyone versus just having a single product that you are marketing all year long. But Haribo does the opposite, focusing almost entirely on gummy candy. This focus is their superpower. They've mastered one thing. Their process is beautifully simple. The same ingredients, the same recipe, repeated to perfection. In the US, they use a few core recipes. This means that when they want to create a new flavor or texture, they're not starting from scratch. They are expertly tweaking a formula they already know inside and out. And their massive scale is a huge advantage. Because they buy ingredients in such enormous volumes, they get the best possible prices. It's a classic case of economies of scale. Buy more, pay less. That's the simple secret behind their success. What if your product falls out of trend? Your efficiency becomes useless. This is the biggest risk of any product company. That's why Haribo built this 500,000 square foot factory not in Germany, but in Wisconsin. Before opening the US factory, every single Haribo product sold in America had to be imported. This process could take up to 12 or 14 weeks. Gummies made in Europe traveled by ship from Rotterdam, slowly making their way across the ocean. Now, thanks to the new Wisconsin facility, what once took months takes just weeks. The factory already produces around 25 different kinds of gummies. But it's not just about speed. Being local means Haribo can listen. The company runs focus groups to learn what American customers want. Everything from texture and flavor to how the product is used and even how it's packaged. That feedback turns into insight, and that insight turns into new products fast. A perfect example is this bag of Star Mix. The original US version had certain classics, but when American fans say they loved the marshmallow-textured fried eggs and foam hearts from the UK bags, Haribo made the swap. That's the real advantage of making candy closer to the consumer. You don't just meet demand, you shape it. By staying local, Haribo stays relevant. Haribo's consumer-oriented strategy plays out across all 16 of its factories worldwide. For example, their factory in Turkey produces halal-certified gummies to serve that region. In Scandinavia, they make intensely strong, even salty, licorice, a huge favorite there that wouldn't sell in most other places. This decentralized approach lets Haribo stay incredibly agile. If there is enough local demand for something new, they will expand their menu. A perfect example is the Shimalo, the only Haribo product that includes chocolate. An existing marshmallow product was the base, but market research in Belgium showed demand for chocolate candy, so Haribo created a new version just for them. Haribo is also very active in the vast field of social marketing. It starts with a tradition for locals around their German headquarters, where they offer to exchange collected chestnuts and acorns for Haribo products. In order to feed the local deer during winter, their social media presences on Facebook, Instagram and X are active and also localized, where they let their fans vote for new products or flavors, arrange giveaways or quickly react to whatever happens. For example, once they quickly reacted to pop star Ellie Goulding's tweet about not eating Haribos anymore because they weren't vegetarian, with a personalized message written in vegetarian-friendly Haribo products. Haribo isn't just a global candy company, it's a global candy library. With over 800 products worldwide, it can borrow winning ideas from one market to succeed in another. This gives it a unique edge, especially as the candy landscape shifts. Right now, US candy makers are under pressure to switch to natural dyes. While some American Haribo products still use synthetic colors like Red 40, the company isn't starting from scratch. It already uses fruit and vegetable-based coloring in many products sold abroad, because they've already perfected other formulas. Haribo feels ready to adapt if regulations change, and their Wisconsin factory gives them the flexibility to pivot quickly. That agility is paying off. In the past year alone, Haribo added 2.6 million new American households to its customer base. And the timing couldn't be better. Gummies are having a major movement. Sugar candy sales have shot up 74% since 2020, with cocoa pricing soaring. Even big chocolate companies are launching their own gummy lines. For Haribo, that means more demand but also more competition. To stay ahead, they will have to stay nimble, continuously innovating, adapting, and listening to what candy lovers want next. So, what's the secret to lasting over 100 years in the candy business? Haribo gets it. They aren't just selling gummies, they're selling joy, nostalgia, and a little piece of local culture in every bag. But thinking globally but acting locally, Haribo turns worldwide cravings into hometown favorites. No matter how tastes change, one thing stays certain: Haribo isn't just in the game, they're playing chess while everyone else playing checkers.